Alright, it's just about 9 o'clock. I had a craving for Chinese noodles, so we're going to make some flare-free ramen for breakfast, and I'm here at the store to pick up everything I need to get it. So I just have to grab a few things from the garden, then we're going to get cooking. I need some scallions. And instead of bok choy, I'm just going to do kale since I have a lot of it. I'm going to grab a few of these big pieces, chop that up for the salad or for the soup. Pro tip, clean your veggies outside with the hose in the backyard before you bring them in the house and keep your kitchen clean. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is put my rice noodles in a bowl. Water is enough to cook these noodles, so all I do is kind of break them up with tongs so that they can all soften in that hot liquid. What I'm going to do next is heat up my pot here. I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil because it's a neutral flavored oil. I don't necessarily want my soup to taste like olive oil right now, so I'm going to drop in some chicken tenderloins. I'm just going to add some salt. I'm going to bring that up to a boil, and while that's going, I'm going to cook this organic grass-fed meat in the broiler in a pan. So this is a cast iron pan that needs seasoning. It's been cleaned and dried, but we didn't oil it, so this is a great opportunity is to cook some ground meat in it, and that will oil the pan. So I'm going to put this in the broiler for 10 minutes. All right, while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and get some eggs going. I'm going to boil some eggs for topping the soup. The store didn't have pasture raised, which I love to eat because pasture raised eggs have a higher concentration of vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and omega-3s, which are all very powerful in fighting inflammation. But these are free range, which means that they live in a barn and they have free range to go wherever they want in the barn, which is not ideal. This is all that they had, so I did go ahead and buy them, and they're cute. I'm just going to cover the eggs with water, pop them on high, bring it to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, I'm going to take it off the heat, cover it, and set the timer for 10 minutes. While that's going, I'm going to add some onion to this soup to get some more flavor in there. Now the reason I'm using chicken and beef is because I think the combination of the two gives a similar flavor and mouthfeel as you get from eating pork. And of course, Food Line doesn't carry pastured pork, so I'm not going to buy pork. Against the rainbow, this is how you julienne an onion. I think I might just do half an onion. I'm just going to pop it in my plate. And I've got some kale from the garden. I've already taken the stem out, as you can see. So I'm just going to stack them. Roll them up. And I'm just going to chiffonade these, which means cut them into ribbons. I think it'll look pretty in the soup. Chop up some of these. I like to get the pre-chopped mushrooms from the store, but the way that they chop them, goodness gracious, is not cute. So I'm going to just slice them a little finer. Chop up some garlic. The best way to mince garlic is to bring it closer to the edge of your board, and with a knife that's parallel to the board, just go ahead and kind of gently pop it down and get it to where it's halfway minced. I'm going to do more avocado oil. You can do sesame oil as well if you'd like. That would be a nice flavor. I'm just going to ever so gently saute these so that we can serve them on top of our soup once it's ready. A little bit of salt, of course. Want to season our food in layers. All right, that's it really. I just want to wilt them and season them. All right, so back to the garlic. Let's go ahead and continue popping these down. And holding the tip of the knife, you're going to just run through the garlic by using a rocking motion and going back and forth. It's going to kind of push it around your board, and that's fine. Just bring your knife and make a little pile again and keep doing that until it's finally minced. You can see the meat is halfway cooked. We got some nice juices coming off of it. I'm just going to break it up. I'm going to pour these juices in here. It's going to give us that feel of having pork. A little bit of red meat, a little bit of white meat, all of that beautiful fat from this grass-fed meat. These are healthy fats, guys. These are omega-3s, vitamin A, vitamin D, just like we talked about with the eggs. You get nutrients from eating meat that was that came from animals that were raised on pasture, right? Okay, so break that up, mix it up, pop it in the broiler for another 5 minutes. Then I'm going to add it to my soup. Mushrooms. And now I'm just going to take these noodles out of this water. And then I'm going to chop up some scallions. Slice these. You need a sharp knife to do this, guys. You can't do this with a... The last couple things I have for serving are some microgreens from the garden. This is micro bok choy, micro radishes, and then some mung bean sprouts that I found at the grocery store, which I was very excited about because normally they don't have those. So, all right, that's our beef. Our beef is done. Easy peasy. No standing there stirring, breaking up the meat 1,000 times, splashing grease all over your kitchen. Just pop it in the broiler, guys. I think it tastes good already. I can taste that garlic. I can taste the salt. But I'm going to add some fish sauce, and some coconut aminos. Just to add a little depth of flavor. I might add a little pinch of black pepper too. It's getting there, but it needs more. So just do what I'm doing, taste and adjust. In my opinion, it's the best way to do it. It's easy to overdo something. Add some scallions right now just to see if that'll add some more flavor. Just gonna add the last of this little meat juice. Oh yeah, okay, yum. So I'm just gonna tap these down. And guys, listen to this. The easiest way to peel eggs is to make sure that you buy old eggs. Old eggs peel easier. The membrane inside the shell starts to naturally peel away from the egg so that when you boil it, you can peel it easily. So, ooh. Wow, look at the color of that egg yolk though. My daughter is going to love this soup. Oh my gosh. Noodles, broth with the onions and the mushrooms. Yes. Oh my gosh. My mouth is watering. I'm gonna do some meat. Let's go, baby. Get that protein up in there. Some sprouts. Some scallions. Yes. I'm so excited about this right now. Let's go. Some chicken. Wow. Stunning. Some microgreens from the garden. Hey. Oh my gosh, you guys. What? Come on. Tell me you don't want to eat this for breakfast right now. And then the last thing I'm going to put is just some black sesame seeds on top, just to have a little bit of contrast here.